And, of course, Derek Lively. He won't be an option for them.
Yeah, like a lot of people, I didn't see the trade coming. He was the team in many people's eyes. It'll be interesting to see how they evolve as a squad with him gone.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
And stolen by Jackson. Here's Flag. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Oh, George with a steal. And finished off by Tatum.
Terrific activity from Paul George. Sticks his long arms in and mucks. Up the passing lanes.
Garland scanning the floor. Pass to Mikhailuk. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. 6 to shoot. Edey, that's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And here's Maxey outside. Drops in the... Three.
Well, anytime Maxey gets off a three, that's a good look for this squad.
Here's Garland. Can't get it to fall. Boston on offense. George outside. The kick to Tatum. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I wondered what Coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. They get it back. Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing forcing it out, just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Here's Hero. The rebound by Edey. And so Simons will bring it up for the Mavericks. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And that one is hammered home.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve. He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Boston trailing. George, right side. With the fadeaway. And it's Boston scoring again.
Now, this is a reliable aspect of Paul George's game. That in-between jumper is pure.
Here's Edey. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Edey's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Flag outside. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
4-3. Kicks it to Hero. Shot clock at 3. From beyond the arc and then some. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
For like 95% of guys, that is a bad shot, but not Hero. He's got endless range.
And it's Simons missing. The Celtics with the lead. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Tatum missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
There's Jackson with the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Tatum. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
There's Simons with a 3. And the Mavericks, another 3. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Kicks it to Hero. Pass to Prosper. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Flag. On the take. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Man, throwing it down off the drive. Flag showing off those young legs and athleticism.
Here's Hero. The rebound by Edey.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Here's Flag outside.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. And seems really frustrated.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Dallas on top, up 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust. collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed. They've been fun to watch.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, the shot by Iaquinchonis, no good. Dallas leading by 6. And Doris very disciplined on the Celtics at the defensive end of the floor.
The BA, they do something that great defensive teams do. They limit their fouls. They don't gamble or steals. They try to give up one contested shot. At the rim, it's all about verticality.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you, Brian.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie Thompson for 3. The kick out to Williams. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Williams has got his first basket of the night. Here's Iaquinchonis. Still without a bucket. And he lays it up and in.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Outside Garland. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, some of the toughness of Mark Williams on display. Just strong finishing through contact.
Here's Iaquinchonis. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Thompson outside. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Kept alive. And Williams punches it home.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Williams with the screen. Out to Garland. Simons outside. Here's Thompson. Rebound Boston.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Hauser outside. And one thing about this game, Brandon, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. It's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pulls it from the top of the key. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Dallas now. They're on a 14-6 run. There's the 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Tatum's got room. Nice form on the 20-footer. Tatum's got 8 points.
Well, the jump shot that Jason Tatum has is absolutely lethal. The form, the extension, everything is on point.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Doris, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
Out to Simons. He takes it in. And he goes in for the dunk.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Here's Shireman. There's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Walsh. 5 on the clock. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Jackson. And Hero grabs the board. Celtics trail by 15. Pass to Williams. Back to Hero. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Garland with the ball for the Mavs. A moment here for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Celtics was able to update me on the situation. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They need all hands on deck, so they're giving the green light, but they'll keep a close eye on his injury as the game rolls on. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And so he makes both from the line. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Here's Williams. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Mikhailuk. No points yet. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Pass to Hero. And the officials now calling a shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on that blocked shot, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. Boston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028. I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Lets the three fly. Gets the three to fall.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Garland for three. Gets the three ball to go. Garland's got 9.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself. The answer back from distance.
Here's
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Takes it inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And just carving up the defense on the drive. Great to see Flag taking initiative on offense like this.
And it's blocked by Edey. It's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Substitution on the call.
Now we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Kicks it to Hero. Clock at 6. To win the run. Here's Walsh. Again, the miss by Boston.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Here's Flag. He's got 6. Pass to Simons. The rebound, Celtics.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally does stand up.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Brian?
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Pass to Thompson. From the arc. Williams grabs the board.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Hero with it. Now Thompson defending. Williams with the screen. Three-pointer. The shot won't fall. The Mavericks lead by 20. Simons outside. Pass to Flag. From deep. Sinks the tray. Flag got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Right side, Williams. .152 left to play in the third quarter.
Decent reach and solid instinct, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
That's to Ware. And he makes it the layup.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Left side Maxey. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Amen Thompson.
Really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
That one comes short.
And Shepherd is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Maxey on the wing. He's got 6. Can't cash it in from close range.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Crafty move. Rips it home off a terrific move.
I love the decision there by Shepherd to challenge the lane.
Fires the 3. Gonzalez misses.
Celtics foul.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws in the game.
Third team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line to Dallas. Flag. Taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. There's the drive. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line.
Third team foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Boston on offense. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
He deked the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
Jerome with the ball. All right, Brad, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
You know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Yeah, very efficient. Paul George is a finisher in the painted area.
Pass to Champagnie. From behind the arc. Drills in from deep. Champagnie's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Maxey feeling it out a bit. And he drives in. There's the block.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Champagnie, that's good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Gonzalez. Shot clock at 6. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Here's Prosper. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
to the wing, right side. Pass to Williams. Here's Champagnie. Here's Jerome. From outside, off the mark. And here are the Celtics. For three, George. Jerome grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any guesses?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Can they get it? And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Such an explosive athlete. Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim.
Jerome outside. Left side, Williams.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Mark Williams. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
When you think about Mark Williams, he has all the physical tools you want in a big man. For him, it was just about struggling with availability. Can he stay healthy?
Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. George, right side. It's stolen by Ingram. In transition, here they come. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Quite simply, Brandon Ingram is a point getter, so he will absolutely take those on the break.
Here's George. Oh, no, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play.
First team.
It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. That's good from George. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yes, 6'8", and with his plug-and-play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level? That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Pass to Champagnie. 6 on the shot clock. And a powerful one-handed slam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Hero. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Outside Ingram. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long K.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth. Here's Hero. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball is really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And this isn't something we get to see every day, folks. This team has fought their way to an amazing 71 total wins this year. Unbelievable.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Simons.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it.
Here's Champagnie. And a miss there on the triple. Here are the Celtics with the ball. And it's Tatum missing. Here's Flagg. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Mavericks.
Here's Hero. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that.
And so it's the Mavericks